It's Brian, Tub Talk 101, Atlanta Hot Tub Center, and today, by popular demand, we are going to address your hot tub being too hot during summer. Okay, little background story here. Every year about this time of year, we get a lot of phone calls. We service all hot tubs out there. We get a lot of phone calls with people saying their hot tub is too hot. How can they cool it down so them and their family will be more comfortable using the hot tub? Now, we're going to split this video up a little bit. We're going to first talk about hot tubs in general, and then we're going to talk about the software of Sundance. You guys know we're Sundance dealers, so we're going to talk some about that because it is set up a little bit different, okay? First things first, I want to touch on insulation. Guys, your better manufacturers, they insulate the hot tubs to do what? To drive down your electrical bill. I have seen electrical bills get up to $80, $90, even $100 in very cold climates with little insulation. $100 a month to maintain the water temperature 102 degrees at below freezing temperatures. So is insulation important? Yes, it is, because it can drive that bill way down, $8, $9, $10, $11, or $12 a month. And that's why you see your better manufacturers using flex fill or full foam insulation. Okay, so they're doing that for your benefit. Okay, so let's jump in. Hot tubs in general, guys, normally have two modes, standard and economy. Standard mode is heat on demand. What does that mean? That means that when your temperature drops a degree or two below your set temperature, the heater comes on to heat it back up. Okay? And every hot tub has blowout and filter cycles. Even if you have 24-hour filtration, you still have blowout cycles and filter cycles. And those in standard mode should come on at the hottest part of the day, because standard mode is focused on maintaining and retaining and keeping your hot tub water what? Keeping it hot. Okay? So that means if you're in standard mode right now and your hot tub's too hot, you're going to want to hear what I have to say. Okay? You're going to want to go from standard mode to economy mode. Okay? Economy mode is not heat on demand. Economy mode can only heat in a filter cycle. Doesn't really matter for summer, right? Because if it's 98 degrees outside, it's 98 degrees in your hot tub, well, not gonna heat anyway, all right? However, okay, in economy mode, you always wanna switch, because you wouldn't want it heat on demand anyway. Again, doesn't really necessarily matter, but again, you would still wanna be in economy mode, and you would want to set your filter cycles to run at the coolest part of the day, okay? Night and morning. Okay? Because if your filter cycles are running in the middle of the day, okay, it is going to maintain or drive up the temperature in your hot tub. Why? Reason is because jet pumps give off a great deal of heat due to friction. They transfer the heat down to the shaft, and that drives up your hot tub temperature, the temperature of the water in your hot tub. Okay? So, if your hot tub's too hot, first thing I would tell you to do is go from standard to economy mode and set your filter cycles at the coolest part of the day. Okay? All right. From there are some other tricks. You can ventilate the hot tub cover. Take a towel and put it between the cover and the hot tub shell, right? Because what does heat do? Heat rises, and that will ventilate it, and it'll dissipate some heat. Okay. Another thing that you can do is you can add some shade. They make beautiful umbrellas that go over the hot tub, and it will shade the hot tub and help to keep it cooler. Another thing you can do is drain a third of it and fill it back up with cold water, right? The water that's coming out of your hose, right? To help cool it down some. Now, that's a good trick, and it's also a good trick if you're going from standard to economy, because if you go from standard to economy, don't think that overnight, all of a sudden, after you set your filter cycles and everything, overnight, all of a sudden, it's going to drop way down in temperature. No, it's not going to do that. You got to give it some time. So if you want to jumpstart that, drain a third of the hot water and fill it with the cool water coming off the street, and you will push that along relatively quickly and get that temperature down some. Okay, all right, so hot tubs in general. Now I want to talk about Sundance hot tubs specifically, because we have some software on board, so it works a little bit different, okay? We have standard mode. Our standard mode is auto, all right? And then we also have an economy mode, okay? But our filter cycles are all preset, guys, so you don't really have to mess with it. You can change them if you want, but if you set it into auto, okay, then that's heat on demand. That's standard. That's the same thing like we were just talking about. The filter cycles are going to come on at the hottest part of the day to transfer that heat down the shaft to help maintain the temperature, and everything the hot tub is going to do is going to be all about keeping that hot tub water hot. Okay? You move it into economy mode, all right? You move it into economy mode. Again, they're preset to run at night and in the morning. Again, you can change them, but again, trying to keep that hot tub cooler. Now, the other things that we talked about, right? Ventilating the cover or filling, draining a third of the water and filling it back up or adding some shade, they still apply, but the software is already pre-programmed to try and maintain a cooler water temperature, okay? This is Brian, Atlanta Hot Tub Center, and how to keep your hot tub water more comfortable for you and your family in summer. Thank you.